911 emergency. Stay calm, ma'am. Help is on the way.
CARDV hotline, this is Sybil.
Hello. Yeah, this is Officer Jim Lupke with the Albany Police Department. I'm at a residence here in Albany, and we just arrested a male subject for assault for domestic, and I need an advocate to come here to speak with the victim and her children.
Okay, I can be there in about 30 minutes. Can you please pass the phone to her so I can let her know we're coming?
Yeah, sure. Here she is.
It is an uncomfortable fact that more than 1 in 10 Oregon women has experienced domestic violence and/or sexual assault in the past 5 years. The victims of these crimes are most often female. Each year, CARDV advocates assist more than 4,000 adults and children affected by domestic violence and sexual assault, in person, at the courthouse, at the hospital, and over the hotline. We know that there are many more families that we never reach. Survivors tell us,
I wanted to thank all the CARDV advocates who were involved with my escape plans. Getting a restraining order against my husband made it possible to leave safely and without leaving all my possessions behind.
CARDV hotline, this is Stacy.
Hi Stacy, it's Patty here in the emergency room at Good Samaritan Medical Center. I'm the sexual assault nurse examiner on tonight. I'm here with a victim who could use your services. I'm wondering if you could come in.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. Please let her know an advocate is on the way.
survivors tell us,
No tengo las palabras para expresar qué tanto le agradezco su ayuda. Muchísimas gracias. Me alegra que usted y otros como usted están dispuestos a ayudarnos.
They say the first step is the hardest. Thank you for making mine easier.
I truly do not know what I would have done without your help, guidance, and encouragement. I had forgotten that kind, caring people existed.
when a survivor needs the protection of a temporary place to live that the abuser doesn't know about, or when the survivor has few resources of their own, CARDV will provide a safe haven for them and their children. Survivors tell us,
"You're saving my daughters and my lives. Thank you."
I'm really glad CARDV is here for women like me who really need to start over. The support and help is wonderful for people who need to leave an abusive relationship. I know I could never have done it without the support and guidance that CARDV gave me.
CARDV also provides long-term services to help survivors sustain a violence-free life for themselves and their children. These vital services include 3 different support group meetings weekly, some with childcare. Survivors tell us,
I'm learning to pay attention to red flags in all relationships and all new people I meet. I can care about people without giving them unmerited trust.
My decision to come to group was a hard decision to make, but it's been the best decision I've made in years.
CARDV advocates also provide information and referrals, ongoing safety planning, case management, and follow-up services at locations in Corvallis, Albany, Lebanon, and Sweet Home. In order to break the cycle of violence and help prevent domestic violence, dating violence, and sexual assault, CARDV also works in the schools, providing personal safety education and education on healthy relationships. CARDV's Plain Talk program for elementary school children and our Taking Action Against Dating Violence program for teens has been offered in schools in Corvallis, Philomath, Monroe, Sweet Home, Albany, Lebanon, Kings Valley, and Halsey.
Hi, my name is Susie Foster, and I left a domestic violence situation about 7 years ago with my 3 children. We left the situation that had turned very unsafe for my whole family, and ironically we didn't end up finding a safe situation to go to. We were staying in a minivan, we didn't have anywhere to go, and I wasn't able to sleep at night for fear that my abuser would come up to the van and give us problems. So this is when I turned to CARDV. I was given CARDV's number from my daughter's school, and CARDV helped me in many ways. We were going through a lot of changes, and we needed an organization that could give us help without placing judgment on our family, who could help us to educate us about the effects that domestic violence has on a family. And they helped me through this with support groups and counseling and a safe place to live. I have a son with special needs, and they were able to meet my family's individual needs. While I was at CARDV receiving services, I came into a place in my life that I was able to begin to dream again about the possibilities for my family. During this time, I began realizing that a lot of opportunities were being missed due to my lack of education. And this caused me to pursue going back to school to Oregon State University and completing my undergraduate degree. I have since then moved on to the University of Oregon and am finishing up my master's degree. Without CARDV's love and support, this wouldn't have been possible. For this, I will be grateful. My family's grateful. My children and I's lives are forever changed. After 7 years, I feel safe speaking out openly my gratitude to CARDV. However, the words from the other survivors in this video have been spoken by someone else to maintain their safety.
Survivors tell us,
to all the dear people of CARDV, I wanted to let you know how grateful I am for what you have done for me. When I came here, I had no idea how much my life would change. Being in shelters has taught me that breaking that cycle of violence is always hard and painful. My children will no longer see that kind of pain. They're going to be fine men one day, and I can rest in knowing that I, in part, gave that gift to them. My battles are not over, and they may never be. But you all gave me the hope that by staying strong and saying no, I can have a piece of life. Thank you all for helping me do what needed to be done, for believing in me and guiding me through this part of my life. I only have one last request. Share my story, not my name. But please, for all the women who live a life like mine, let them know that they are valued no matter who hurt them. Teach people that they all need to open their hearts and minds to the fact that this does happen to women. Again, I say thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I shall never forget you.
Thank you for supporting CARDV. Your support is making our community a safer place to live and making a difference in thousands of families' lives.